let's listen to how much we can stomach here. Uh, break out the Pepto, something. Oh man, let's do it.
This debate today, it's about
A little bit too loud. Let me turn the volume down just a little bit.
who gets to be an American. What opinions do we have to be counted as Americans? This is what this debate is about, Madam Speaker. There is this idea that you are a suspect if you are an immigrant, or if you are from certain parts of the world, or a certain skin tone, or a Muslim. It is no accident.
Oh my God. So, to me, this proves Ilhan's not doing nothing on that committee. Because you know what her speech would be if she was actually doing something? She would be saying, they're removing me off this committee because I'm against imperialism. And I'm pointing out all the contradictions in the systems. I'm pointing out all the corruption. That's what her speech would be if she was doing anything. But instead, what does she have to go to? The weak identity politics. For the people that like her, if she's getting clicked off because she's some sort of good person on here, why isn't she pointing out all the stuff why they're kicking her off? Because she's pointing out corruption, because she's not voting the way she wants. That's because she's doing exactly that. It makes zero difference why this person is not on the committee anymore. This is what we're doing, bringing out pictures when she was small. This is what we're doing. This is just a show for the libs are probably eating this up. They're infuriated. Lives at home watching MSNBC, they are infuriated. I can imagine my own mom. I should go over there just go over there and see if she says anything. I guarantee it's on the TV. I guarantee you. Ilhan was not, and I don't want to go over there and rain on my mom's parade and have to be like, Ilhan is not doing anything on that committee, Mom. She's not doing a darn thing, Mom. In fact, she's meddling in the Horn of Africa, and we'll be getting to that article from the Gray Zone. Actually, it's picked up on a bunch of other. When I Googled it, actually, I saw a bunch of other articles about it. So, but yeah, no, let's finish with, I was about to switch now. No, let's finish with this here. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's listen a little more what she says. We got a couple of more videos and tweets from other people. But yeah.
That members of the Republican Party accused the first Black president, Barack Obama, of being a secret Muslim. It is no accident that former President Donald Trump led a birther movement.
Yeah. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get through this one, guys and girls and people and humans. Because one of the hardest things for me to sit through is actual fake identity politics in front of me. That's very hard to sit through for me. She's bringing up Obama because understand, using this in this situation is what makes her part of damaging the whole idea of people being discriminated against. This, what's happening to you, ma'am, petty bourgeoisie, doesn't rise to the level of racism that's actually happening to people. But when you use this as your armor, you're not helping those who are really going through struggles of racism. This doesn't help. So by doing this, you are actually contributing to the problem. Because now you're giving people who would otherwise could be persuaded not to be racist, because there's some people who are borderline on the racism thing, but when they see people who are clearly applying identity politics in a situation that should not be, they're like, wait a minute, why would you use this? Now, maybe later on in the speech, she brings up Marjorie Taylor Greene, but use Marjorie Taylor Greene, say something like that. But you're using this. This doesn't help at all. Because even this, you're betraying the person in this picture. You're betraying because you no longer represent people like that, like you were. You don't represent those people any longer. You represent the ruling class oligarch of the Democratic establishment. So, as much as you want to harken back to that child, you're not representing that child how that child should be represented.
Man that falsely claimed he was born in Kenya. Because to them, falsely labeling the first and only president of the United States of America a Muslim and African immigrant somehow made him less American. Well, I am Muslim. I am an immigrant, and interestingly, from Africa. Is anyone surprised that I am being targeted? Is anyone surprised that I am somehow
So, now, let me show you how Democrats do the same thing to rile up their base to violence. How is this not that? How is this not that? You're pulling a different heartstring. But you're pulling the same bone that triggers violence. You're just going about it a different route. So the right may go about it by forcefully, because they have to project machismo. Oh, I'm a masculine, I'm tough. So they say it in that way. What you do it, how you're doing it, you do it in a way where you're trying to gain pity and sorrow. But it triggers the same thing. It could trigger, I should say, it could trigger a violent reaction in a person who may not be all the way there mentally, as we've seen. But Democrats always want to act like they don't do the same. You do the same thing This is this is a this is a clinic on right here. What we're watching right here, what she's going into. This is terrible, man. This is terrible.
Deemed unworthy to speak about American foreign policy, or that they see me as a powerful voice that needs to be silenced. Frankly, it is expected, because when you push power, power pushes back. Representation.
When you push power, power pushes back. That might be it for me, everybody. That is ridiculous. When you push power, power pushes back. What is she talking about? Everybody who's here, and then you understand. Everybody's here. We're on the same page, or a lot of us are. You understand? There's somebody who's listening to that and eating every single ounce of this up. Damn near in tears. There's probably people damn near in tears about what she's saying here. This is terrible, what she's doing.
Matters. Continuing to expand our ideas of who is American and who can partake in the American experiment is a good thing. I am an American who was sent here.
This is all the show right here, man. We are their audience, everybody. We're their audience. They are literally just trolling the fuck out of us.